back to Canada.
Thank you.
What are you guys expecting from Toronto tonight?
This is our, what is it, our fourth time being here?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So we've experienced it before. What we're expecting tonight.
Just based on the amount of people I've seen that are excited that I've walked by in the line, I'm expecting good things. I don't know.
A filled room.
Yeah.
Hopefully smiling faces.
It's sold out, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that there's high expectations for you guys tonight?
I think that we'd like to think so. I mean, that's something that we've been working on as far as our set is concerned. We're trying to really make it more about the music than it's ever been. And I think we're trying to pride ourselves on a solid set. So we're working on it. We're trying.
We're keeping the standard up. So
yeah.
Hopefully, everyone else is.
Hopefully they're not
Well, if
disappointed.
it's anything like last time, it will be. Don't meet expectations.
Thank you.
I don't think there was like a moment of silence during your whole set that time.
That's awesome.
So, you guys have spent the beginning of this year pretty much touring outside of North America. What was that experience like for you guys?
Very crazy. We played a lot of places around the world in a very short amount of time to do so. We got to experience a lot of places that a lot of people have never been to, and it was just really, really overwhelming. I think the whole thing together. It wasn't like one moment where we were, ever not in shock of how.
I think it's really hard to appreciate it at the time, just because there was so much going on and it was so, like you said, overwhelming. Very humbling at the same time. But I think now that we've had time to process it, I think we all realize kind of the magnitude of being able to travel abroad and try to bring good vibes and our music to people across the world, which is insane for us.
So when you guys are in different places, who buys the worst souvenirs or the most random things?
I don't know. I like to do the postcard thing. I haven't really kept up with it.
I'm scattered with that. I definitely do that. I mean,
how about a flag in Australia? I don't know if there's anybody that's really like
Gary,
very
the only person who I could see getting like a bad, like a souvenir that
a bad souvenir.
Like, if there's a such thing as a bad souvenir. Okay, hold on, wait. There is a bad souvenir. There were, when we were in Australia, there were all these like kangaroo things, like kangaroo back scratchers and stuff, using like their hands and stuff. It was ridiculous. That was something I would have considered a bad souvenir.
Did anybody buy that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately.
Yeah, fortunately.
Is it safe to say that you guys have in the past toured with bands that reach out to the same demographic as you and have similar fans as you?
Absolutely.
However, for a lot of your fans this time around, it's their first time seeing bands like Augustana and stuff. Is it the same for their fans? Like, are you meeting a lot of new faces?
I think that's the goal of tour. You have the core group of people that are going to come regardless of who else is playing. But at the same time, I think that's why this tour is so crucial for our band. It's a crossover deal where maybe we don't share the same fans as Augustana or Austin Gibbs. But I think that's beneficial because we're playing in front of new faces.
Yeah, with
potential new fans. So I
in
think
our
that's
eyes,
what
we
pushes
feel like
us.
we like listening to Augustana, so we kind of feel like our fans would like that too. So and vice versa. So.
It's been going good?
Yeah, absolutely. There hasn't been a bad night at all, and we get to play music every night, so can't complain.
It's pretty good. In a Buzznet blog, Pat mentioned that you guys are not only playing newer songs like My Heroine?
Yeah.
And but new versions of your older songs. So which songs have you guys updated?
There's a song called Everything I Asked For that we've done a new version of, which is actually really, really fun for us every night. I feel like it's kind of just like a mood changer, and it definitely, we wanted to do that with some of the old songs that we felt it would be repetitive if we played them the same way on this tour.
Yeah, I think it's more so about just being excited about the songs.
Yeah.
In our eyes, and for our ears to hear new versions of songs that we've been playing for the past 4 years. I think that's really beneficial for us because it's like a fresh start and it's like a new song. So the people that came to see our band, maybe only because of 1 or 2 songs from our past, you know, they still deserve to hear those. We just got so tired of playing them a certain way and doing the same things that we wanted to kind of put a fresh spin on it. So it's helping, you know, keeps the set exciting for us too, which is awesome.
So the response has been good for the new versions of the old songs?
Yeah, I mean, as far as we're concerned, the response is great when people are, you know, moving around and at least giving us their attention. So I think we've been very happy with how people responded to both new songs and the old versions of new versions of old songs.
Alright, you guys have done a lot of creative things as a band and as individuals, like Darkness and Light, and the collaboration with Jerk High. Do you guys have any more inventive plans coming up for your upcoming album?
Nothing that's like in our heads right now, but it doesn't mean that, you know, something unique won't happen. I think our band kind of thrives on not being complacent and not sitting around, and I think we just like to be thinking about new, unique ideas and things. And
I guess one of like the newer processes of this album would be the fact that, you know, we're recording it, producing it ourselves. So,
oh, really?
I mean, that's I guess something else that we're not, you know, staying in the same place. We're trying to branch out and do things differently.
24 hours at the Maine again, or is that still one time?
No. That was a one-time deal. As
We're
far as I'm
staying up for
concerned.
like a week now, right?
I was just saying, just
staying
do
up
1 hour and just have that hour be crazy instead of 24 hours. Stay 1 hour in Vegas would be pretty wild.
So possibly 1 hour.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was just such a long day, and I haven't really. I mean, I shouldn't say I haven't stayed up that long since I was young, but it's been a while since I've stayed up a full 24 hours, and it definitely took it out of me. Yeah.
It wasn't just staying up; that you guys were constantly.
Yeah, it was kind of the constant moving for that entire time.
What did you guys do after that?
Slept. Tried to get back on schedule. It's the hardest thing.
Alright, what's been one of your favorite memories with one bandmate or all of your bandmates so far?
Oh man.
Or if there's a lot of people confused.
I think, I mean, there's been so many amazing things that have happened to us over the past 4 years that it's hard to kind of just pinpoint one exact moment. Something that sticks out in recent memory would just have been, we played a show in London on the tail end of that international stuff, and that was, it sold out, and it was just overwhelmed. Like,
yeah, it was really cool. We had a lot of people, I mean, as well as our fans that were there, but we had people friends and people who work with us that have really, you know, worked hard to get us to where we are, and it was really, you know, exciting and cool to see them so excited with us.
Yeah.
I think that was definitely what kind of sent it over the top, was right after the show talking to everybody that we worked very hard with.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so we're going to play in a bit one the original game called That's What He Said.
Okay.
Basically, I'm taking tweets that you guys have all said, and you have to guess who said what. However, John, you don't follow any of your bandmates or anybody at all, so it's going to be interesting for you.
It'll be interesting.
It will. Alright. So, John, who do you think said, oh, by the way, don't look down because the answers are in bold. Who do you think said, at the moment, I look like a 40-year-old Asian lady?
Gary.
No, it's Pat.
Pat?
Yes.
Wow, alright.
You don't recall him looking like
I guess I don't. I don't know.
Alright, Kennedy, who do you think said, it's my party, I'll look fly if I want to?
John.
It was John. John, who do you think said, at Kennedy, Maine is recording backup vocals vocals on a Maine song for the first time, making me tingle?
I don't know. Just making me tingle?
Yes.
It's just the band or band and crew?
Actually, just the name. I'll give you guys that.
I'm gonna go with Pat.
It was Pat.
Cool,
Okay.
nice.
Kennedy, who do you think said, my mom just called herself Snoop Dogg because she likes to snoop around?
Garrett.
It was Garrett. John, who do you think said in capital letters, you go Glen Coco?
Jared.
Yeah. Kennedy, who do you think said, singing Back to the USA in the tune of Born in the USA?
Jared?
No, it's Garrett.
Oh. We're tied.
Are you guys listening now when you cross the border back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
And then this is for the both of, actually, Kennedy, who do you think said pimping isn't easy, being a whore is?
I'm trying to... Did you say that?
Yeah. And for the both of you guys, who do you guys think said I'm limited edition?
Limited edition? Is that Pat?
Who do you think said it?
What was it?
I'm limited edition.
I'm limited edition.
And Kennedy thinks it's Pat.
Kennedy thinks it's Pat. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pat.
It was Pat.
Nice.
So even without following them, you did pretty good.
Alright, I think I know their personalities pretty well.
Yeah,
I've kind of been forced to live with them for the past 4 years, so we've learned a lot about each other.
And you guys are basically like roommates on tour. So
Yeah.
if you guys had a house together, what would the Maine's house be like?
we'll definitely have a citrus tree out front that you can sit inside. It has
Okay.
lights inside that.
We've spent time, like even away from being on tour when we've recorded and stuff, we've lived together.
Okay.
I was naming like a...
Yeah, we wrote at a place in Gilbert, Arizona, that was a really cool old style like farmhouse, and it had a big, like you said, citrus tree in the front, and it had those classic sphere lights underneath, and that's where we kind of got inspired, and it was rather clean. We kept things clean, I feel like we did.
Clean?
Not a lot of food. You wouldn't find food in our house. We usually ate out pretty much every meal.
Would there be a table?
There would be a table.
But
Take
it'd
out
be...
pretty much?
We had Netflix.
Yeah, the table would be somewhere near the couch.
Yeah. Somewhere near.
Within just arm reach of the couch.
Alright. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Kennedy.
I'm John. We're in the Maine, and you're watching Admit One Media.
Inside of you, inside of you.